This is Misuku, an area with a hidden treasure to the eastern side of Chitipa in the northern district of Malawi. Misuku is made up of 4 parallel ridges and plateaux ranging between 1,700 and 2,000 meters above sea level, and it covers an area of approximately 400 square miles. Its weather is mostly cool. Further to the north, Misuku Hills lie along the Songwe River, which forms a natural boundary between Malawi and Tanzania. From Chitipa Boma, you drive for almost 50 kilometers, partly through a winding road, up the hills of Misuku. And from Mzuzu City, which is the commercial and administrative headquarters of the northern Malawi, it is almost 300 kilometers away. Once at Misuku, you are welcomed by beautiful scenery, a trading center perched on top of the hills, surrounded by banana and coffee plantations, the rolling hills and mountains which rise and seem to go on endlessly as far as the eye can see into the vastness of Tanzania. Misuku has also a canopy of 3 natural forests: Chitipa, which is 10.6 square kilometers, Wilindi, 9.07 square kilometers to the northwest, and Mugese, 6.73 square kilometers to the southeast. Wilindi and Chitipa forests cover an area of 2,400 hectares, ranging from 1,700 to 2,050 meters elevation, while Mugese forest occupies about 720 hectares, ranging from 1,600 to 1,880 meters elevation. The uniqueness of these forests is that they have very tall and big natural trees that even 4 people fail to embrace the diameter of one, and 150 species of trees have been recorded in these natural forests.
When you go to Misuku, there are a number of issues happening in Misuku. Number one, there are rare species of trees which are in Misuku, which are not even other districts, you can't find them. Number two, when you look at the topography of Misuku, when you are up there, seeing the scenery of the whole area, it goes down up to the Songwe River when you are up there. I tell you, it is something that even our colleagues from other countries, they would admire to be there and having their recreation time and having their holiday spending in Misuku. If we can really put in good infrastructure development within the tourism, I would coin it to say leisure tourism. The other thing is that in Misuku, there is a number of coffee growing farmers, and there are cooperatives there. So you are there as a tourist, you're taking a cup of coffee. It means life is okay. And even issues of hiking, you can do hiking right there in Misuku. That is an area which is so beautiful, so nice, and if you also develop there and put some infrastructure there, people can have also very good holiday and even spend their leisure time right there.
We usually have so many visitors from US, Europe, Asia. Normally they come during months of July, August, September, up to October. You will be excited to see 4 or 6 of them moving from Misuku Trading Center to 20 kilometers. To 20 kilometers the same day, and they're returning to the place. 10 kilometers, 15 kilometers, and buying a number of things that they get locally. Some stay here for 2 weeks, others a month, others 2 months, others 3 months, and so on and so forth. But the unfortunate part of this situation is that we don't have tourist lodges, which I feel would really be assisting them, because they come here and normally they have money to spend on their on the days that they're scheduled to stay in here, and I think tourism, something like lodges would really assist.
Misuku is indeed an area in Malawi that nurtures wonders naturally. The people of Misuku are called the Sukwas, and that is, they are very welcoming and hard-working, hence food is not an issue. Look at this bunch of bananas going at 200 kwacha only.
200.
Though Misuku is surrounded by hills, its soils are fertile and well watered, thereby supporting the population in farming. The vegetation in the hills is mostly miombo woodland. However, much of it has been converted to farms and gardens. Very unique, these farms and gardens are found in the sloping sites and in convex narrow ridges, as well as in lower valley slopes, and the soils are fertile. Its climate allows production of volumes of coffee, banana and pine trees. Communities in Misuku do not depend on maize only as their staple food. Misuku is a home-based food basket for Chitipa district.
In Misuku Hills, we have very industrious people. In that when we talk of Mzuzu coffee, 70%, if not 71%, comes from Misuku coffee produce. And when we talk of maize, we grow maize. People eat their maize all the year round. We grow beans. People grow groundnuts, and they also grow vegetables and many other products.
And indeed, there is a variety of crops being grown in this area. Going around, you see maize and upland rice fields, Irish potatoes, beans, big plantations of bananas, which apart from maize is also their favorite food, and also plantations of coffee, which for a long time has been their number one cash crop, and it has improved the lives of many.
Ofuyu tukulima akumbindulira ifindu shingireka paka nyumba yangu. Chabwandiro tukalima kofi chinja chabwandiro tukawa makilo manandi. Makilo mananda awo tukawufetereza mabagi matatu. Moto wa ufetereza mabagi matatu. Tukisatu wali masono muunda mukulu wo mkuona pano. Moto wali muunda mukulu tukawani nyumba ya Yesu. Tukisatu wako manyumba. Moto wako manyumba. Tukisatu tuwapa kisementi. Tuwaula makochi, mabedi au mattress. Tuwauli video. Tuwaula ndishi hapa manyalio mulionilio. Sona ukofi poto wali mamwingi rukulu amarket tukupotu hakuwa kuulisha. Wa utituulisha kama market na amu.
The area produces the best coffee in Malawi, and over 60% of all the coffee that is marketed by the international recognized Mzuzu coffee comes from this area. Chairperson of Kakomo Area Development Committee ADC in the area says that Misuku is indeed an area with hidden treasure. The chairman says that he has been depending on coffee since the time he graduated from secondary school. However, the chairperson laments on the poor prices and the poor management of Mzuzu Coffee Cooperative, which he says has made many farmers to sell their coffee to vendors.
Antwasa kuno Misuku alimosa coffee kuno kale ya Misuku amagulisa coffee ku cooperative kupitisa coffee wao ku Mzuzu Union. Mu 2010 kuna zapezeka mavuto mwana alipo na leo uti coffee wambira kapita ku union. Ndalama machedwe sokuti zalipira anthu kunoko alima coffee ndalama. Kuti alimia kuno ku Misuku no ulima wa coffee upite pasogolo kuti ayambe kuenda bwino. Kuti mwina boma ilowererepo. Pankhani zimwina boma tifuneko msika yakuti coffee. Tikalima coffee boma tifune msika ya bwino. Kulika tufuna misika yabwino osa amene amagulisa coffee kunja kumavenda mwina ku East African Company tikoza kusiya kuti tiyambe kugulisa coffee ku Misuku Cooperative Union.
People are hard working, as I said earlier, and then not only that, they need better coffee prices. Management has always been doing very well with the Misuku coffee, but within the 3-4 years, management fell down, and then they had to give opportunities to foreign investors, such as Chinese, Indians, Africans from within Malawi and outside Malawi, who came here to buy coffee instead of the coffee cooperative, Misuku coffee that has been doing it. Until this time, people are stranded, very stranded. I would love if the Minister of Trade could come in and then at least find out what is there.
Despite these challenges, Misuku is a blossoming area. Unlike in other rural places in Malawi, in Misuku, almost every household has an iron thatched house and there is no hunger. Indeed, Misuku has a lot of opportunities ranging from trade and tourism investment and also food production. However, the big challenge is the road from Kapoka at the tarmac. Going to Misuku, it's not an all-weather route.
That is transportation from wherever one is to Misuku Center. Not only that, to Chitipa, Boma, or Karonga Boma. After their products, normally people, individuals, take their products to Misuku Center, where they find vehicles, private vehicles, to Chitipa as well as to Karonga, anti-staff going, because we don't have a tarmac road. This is one of the biggest challenges. So that from Misuku Center to Chitipa, should there be lots of rains, meaning that many vehicles will get stuck on the way.
However, with support from the National Roads Authority, the Council is currently constructing concrete portions in those challenging areas within the upper winding road to Misuku. Director of Planning and Development for Chitipa is Macmillan Magomero, and he acknowledges the challenges that people from Misuku face and also how the Council is struggling to market Misuku. However, Magomero says
through the proposed reforms agenda, which have been outlined for Chitipa District Council, the current government is on course to open up Misuku for development.
There can't be meaningful tourism development if there is no infrastructure enhancement. We would propel the infrastructure development within the tourism kind of setup, like maybe setting up lodges. And not only lodges, we are looking at road networks. And it is on the heart of this government, the Tose Alliance government.
And commenting on the importance of the road to Misuku, a local business person at Chitipa Boma, Austin Musiani, who is also the owner of the beautiful Tulipoka Lodge in the district, says Misuku has the potential for tourism, hence the need for a better road.
We need a road to Misuku. Misuku has all the potential of tourism with those 3 natural forests. But also, Misuku is the breadwinner of Chitipa and Karonga.
Indeed, Misuku is a hidden treasure, with its beautiful scenery of endless rolling hills and mountains, welcoming smiles of its people, and Misuku offers an opportunity for investment in tourism and also in trade. Coupled with a variety of crops, it makes the area a home-based food basket.